us on a pain-free Friday. Our buddy Gino Buccola from Daily Racing Form, and you can follow him on X at It's Me, Gino B, styling, getting us ready for Saturday around the tracks with some great plays and picks on ponies, and then a little NFL push at the end. He's going to give us some picks there as well for Pain Day Sunday. Gino, good to see you. First of all, I always love when you give out the websites and where to get all the skinny from Daily Racing Form.
Yep, shop.drf.com. That's the place to go. That's where you can get the past performances to do all the research. We're going to show you some graphics that are Timeform US profile cards. They're really cool because visually they show you a lot about horses, where they will run in a particular race, their running style. They'll give you metrics and ratings so you can see them compared to some of the other runners in the race. It's closing weekend at Del Mar, so we'll get there in a minute. But first, Kentucky Downs. There are some huge races this weekend. I'm pumped up right now. We got college football going on. My Trojans got a big win last week. I've got a couple NFL plays. Huge money at Kentucky Downs. There are 6 races on Saturday worth $2 million of purses in each of them. I've got a couple plays in those. One of them is going to come in race number 6 at Kentucky Downs. This is a horse named Neecie Marie, the number 7. This horse was actually supposed to run at Saratoga last weekend, scratched out of a spot there to run in this race instead because it's worth way more money. And instead of being 8-1 on the morning line, Neecie Marie gets to come over here and be 4-1. So, Scott, if you get a chance to run for more money in a race where you're going to be a more logical contender, you have to come over and do it. I think Neecie Marie makes a lot of sense in here. One thing that she's done that you and I still have not done, she's matured as she's gotten a little bit older, Scott. Some of the horses are very precocious. They're good early. Others, they take a little while. And then others like you and me, we're still waiting for them to fully mature.
Your boy Gino B coming in hot. All right, what about race 8?
This is going to be the number 7 again. We'll go back to the same number a couple races later. Funtastic, again, is a horse who, as he's gotten a little bit older, he's shown us that not only does he have good speed, but now he can relax and sit behind horses. And he's going to have to do that because in this race, this is race 8 on Saturday at Kentucky, there's a horse to the outside named Goliad. He just runs off, and then everybody has to sit and wait for Goliad to get tired and come back to the field. I think the one that's going to do it is Funtastic. Again, he's going to sit a nice trip at 5-1.
All right, let's go to the surf and turf, the final racing weekend at lovely Del Mar in SoCali.
Yep, we got a couple for you out there. Race number 3, we'll look at the number 8 in there, Cool Air. This is a race with a lot of young horses going long on the grass, and most of this field has not run. Cool Air actually comes over from Ireland in a race where this horse defeated 12 other rivals in that debut. So I think Cool Air just has the experience. And we got one more for you a little later on the card at Del Mar. It's going to be in race number 6, the number 9, Arrakis. This horse chased a very good horse in their debut, a horse named Gaming, who's going to actually be running on Sunday in the big Grade 1 Del Mar Futurity. So I think Arrakis is going to be a lot fitter now after having made his first start. He's going to cut back a little bit. He's offering you 6-1 on the morning line. So a couple 6-1 shots out there at Del Mar for you.
The Farella Futurity at Del Mar. What a weekend in California, yay. And at the Downs.
Yeah, big money all over.
State. It's great. All right, let's go to Pain Day NFL and see who you like here. You got a couple of plays for us.
Yeah, I'm always going to look for dogs most of the time, especially some that I can put a few bucks on the money line. So I have 2 for you this weekend. The first one is going to be the Raiders +3 at the Chargers. Now, I say at the Chargers, but I've lived in Southern California, in Los Angeles, my entire life. There is no home field advantage for the Chargers. The team that actually has the most support of any team in Southern California is the Raiders, because there's still a contingent of Raider fans that were here. And even when the Raiders moved to Oakland, they still rooted for them. So you'll see more Raider fans at that game. I think the best unit is the defensive front for the Raiders. They actually had 9 returning starters from a good defense last year. And they even added, they have one of the best defensive lines in football. So I'm going to go with the Raiders there, and I'm going to go with the Jags. Remember, this team was like the darling of the AFC a few years back. Last year, Lawrence got banged up. I think Lawrence is much more healthy. This team needs to be able to run the ball a little bit, though. So a couple dog plays on the money line. Don't forget about shop.drf.com. We'll be talking football and ponies with you every week, Scotty. It's the greatest time of the year right now.